Alright, so I just got scammed of 720 euros. And I've had an epiphany. So I'll get maybe into how that all happened maybe later in the video, maybe. But I just wanted to get this. And by the way, this is the first time and last time I'll say this. I got, yeah, that happened and I wanna drag it over. I also didn't want to make this video, but because it literally happened today, so it was a very fresh wound, I guess. But I didn't want to postpone it to the next day because I just want to move on. I don't want stick to it. And I've had an epiphany, and I wanted to share with you before. Yeah, I guess I don't know. I wanted to share with you. So I've realized that my life before and after that is kind of fucking the same. I mean, and this is not to say it doesn't matter. It does matter. Those are real money. But I've realized that sometimes I just focus on things and it really seemed that money is such a big thing, and you need money to have peace. That's kind of what it's not like my mindset. I don't think money is equals peace. I mean, I kind of do think that as well, but in a certain way, because I know if you have a lot of money, you can kind of afford to do whatever the fuck you want. So if you wanna stay at home and you wanna play fucking video games, you can. It's not like I even do that, but that's just to prove the point. And yeah, but I realized without that money, my life still fucking sucks. It sucked before, it sucks now. So I've realized, the epiphany, as much as it's it may seem kind of give it for granted, I guess, but it really hit me how much as anything changed. Maybe I mean I still have money, for example, in my investment account. I have about 500 euros in the S&P 500 investments. So it's I'm out of my. I also have cash, but yeah, that was a big portion of my I guess my wealth. You also, yeah, I tried I issued a fraud report, and I did all the procedures. I didn't have my hopes high that will come back as a positive result, and I think they'll be able to recover the amount. But I still made all the procedures. I still did all of that. Not made. But yeah, so I had these just this stuff what really changed. So first off, when that happened, I took it, I guess, very lightly. I kind of always take everything like that. I really try and get very emotional on anything, even though it is a big thing. I mean, it's kind of a big amount. So I still didn't let it. I mean, on the surface, I still didn't let it take me down so much, because first of all, I was outside doing urbex when that happened, so I wasn't really at home focusing on my own thoughts. I didn't have much time to think it by myself, so I was kind of distracted, I guess. So kind of helped, but yeah, I wasn't really giving it too much weight, I guess. Obviously, the more time passes, the more that sinks in, that you kind of marinate that thought, and it starts to kick in. And but I still tried and maintain composure. I obviously maintain composure, but I didn't try and let it win over my thoughts and kind of regret and all of those feelings you get, when you get some grief. Yeah, I didn't try and grief myself, fucking grief. Let grief take over my my mindset, I guess, my thoughts, and it kind of work. Even now, I'm still okay. I mean, it's fucking money. And I didn't get seriously injured. Would have been way worse. Nobody who is dear to me got hurt or died. Nothing bad happens, and hopefully never will. Fucking touching my balls. And yeah, so that's something. So I'm happy about that. Honestly, I feel like I reacted pretty well on that. And yeah, I mean, I also realized without that, my life is still the same. I was going, even without that, I was still kind of saving every ounce of penny. I was basically trying to spend as little as possible, and I was doing it before, I'm doing it now. So I'm my behavior is not gonna change too much. And in terms of lifestyle, happiness, it's the same. Honestly, it's the fucking same. I'm lonely. I overwork myself. I don't have a clear idea of I have a clear idea of what I want to do, but I don't have a clear plan, I guess. I'm unsure of my future. Those are things that are gonna stick no matter if I have like the money or not. So that's just gave me this new perspective. Just try and look at the bright side of the things. And yeah, but to be fair, I wanna emphasize that I mean not emphasize. I wanna like just reiterate that I'm pretty proud of how I. Oh, I wanted to mention this. That's what I was thinking. So when caught myself reacting at this like at this event in this like such a calm and really like, okay, that's it, like not really concerned behavior. I just like I was asking myself, like, is this okay? Is it this, like, is it normal? Is it okay to like feel this detached from the event? Because like my mind kind of went as like, okay, it happened, you can't do much about it, like you can like start the procedures of the fraud reporting. But once I did that, like there was nothing else I could do, and stressing out, like fucking overthinking about it wasn't really gonna change anything. So I was kind of like, okay, okay, that's it. I can't do much about it, so let's just not really give it much weight. So I wasn't giving much weight to it, and I wasn't like really stressing over it. But I was like, man, that's a pretty like big sum, I guess. Many people I know, even like my parents, obviously, they were like, um, it would be way more concerned. So, but I'm like not really that concerned. This also happened when I crashed the car. Yeah, not only crashed. Yeah, 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 maybe a bit. I didn't like, it wasn't like a very dangerous incident, but I still like broke the exterior of the car. I have to swap some parts. And when I did the crash, I wasn't like completely untouched by the event. I was still like kind of, yeah, that's fucking, but yeah, I was more worried about the fact that I had to fix the car and I spent a lot of money, and I had basically had to spend the whole paycheck I was going to work for. I was going to work at like, I was literally fucking washing dishes at a restaurant, and I basically all the 2 weeks of that they were the money that were gonna go into fixing the car. So I was like, fuck, I'm working to fix the car. That's kind of fucked up. So I mean, at the end, I think my parents paid for it, so I am grateful for that. So it was more like that tragic, but still, it was like a big sum of money, probably even greater of the one we're talking about right now. But yeah, that's and even then, like when I told my mother, I wasn't that scared, like at that worried, I guess. She was like, "Fit, that's not okay. That's not normal. Like this should give you some like emotions, I guess." And to this day, I still I'm not sure if I agree. At the time, I was kind of like, maybe she's right, probably. But the more I thought about it, the more I thought like, is that right? Is that correct? Because I feel like not, you know, it's one thing like being scared at that time, but like once everything happened, is cool. And now that I think about it, I think I'm making this whole dialogue up because I think my mother was referring to the moment I was steering, I guess, maybe. I don't remember the cause. Let's leave that to the side. Let's forget about it. But coming back to this, I was like, is it okay that I really am not uh really shaken by this? And I'm like, what? Like my conclusion is, I guess, yes. Because again, what do you do about it? Like, you start thinking about all of this. Like you try and cope with it, and when you cope with it, you start thinking about the fucking the mantras of Buddhism, like everything is gonna end and you should not like be attached to something too much because that's gonna end and everything is gonna fucking like you are gonna die in 80 years, maybe, like, yeah, maybe more, hopefully. But yeah, that's the thing. So maybe 20 plus 80, 100, who knows, man. So yeah, I mean, you start thinking about all of that, and at the end of the day, like that's kind of right. And when something happens, like even now, if I think about it rationally, I think that's a good, I guess, response to that, because it's gone. What do I do about it? Do I start overthinking about it? Like these things, I just should, I guess, accept my state as it is right now, it's gonna be a lot easier, I guess. So even like I think this also applies to breakups in a way, because when you break up with someone, you just have to, I guess, cope with the idea that that's not a reality anymore, and you have to like you are by yourself again. So and like that's all everything that happened like is just not gonna happen anymore. And the it's just such a big like mentality shift. Yeah, that's the breakup. So and I think that's I think a little bit harder because you're attached to that person way more than you are to money, I guess. But yeah, still, I think many people in my place would have reacted way worse. And I came to the conclusion that the reaction I had is okay. It's not like schizophrenic kind of. I guess it's just. I don't want to sound like fucking arrogant and like modest, but I guess it's a stoic reaction. Okay, like you're not trying, like you're not giving it too much. Like, yes, you've thought about it. Sucks, but let's move on. I think that's the best way you can live with things, with the bad events, and this is a perfect example, a perfect test, I guess. Not one that should have happened necessarily. I'm not happy that this happened. Like, let's go, I learned a lesson. But on the bright side, I mean, I like talking about bright sides when bad thing happens, because that seems like I'm undervaluing and I'm like belittling the thing that happened, which is maybe not the best thing, but I guess what else is there to do now other than comment and like I guess learn from it. So just sharing my thoughts right now because yeah, everything is fresh and I don't want to like talk about it tomorrow, I guess, because that's I want to move on as I said before. So yeah, that's the thing, and I came to the conclusion that I guess this reaction is fine and actually a good way to handle things. And secondly, that my life, like that, my life is not gonna be fixed by having lots of money, and this is actually very important to understand. And this really made me think about it, and I thought about my life like without those money, I'm like, it's kind of the fucking same. I don't like the way I'm living right now. Again, I'm lonely. I don't like. I have friends, but I don't have like an intimate relationship with a person of the opposite sex, which is I think very fucking important. And I would really appreciate to have some of that right now. Uh, yeah, like not even I didn't like. Fuck, wait. It's not even like I know I want it because until you have unless you have intimacy with someone, I don't think you have the real like fucking understanding of how that feel. Fuck, no, that's not how I wanted to say it. Like, I guess I'll not even talk about it because I cannot articulate myself. But I guess that will benefit. Okay, I think that will benefit me, my mindset at least. I don't know if it will, but probably. Uh, yeah, that's one thing. Second thing is that what I'm doing, the beef jerky business is not like a secure plan. That's kind of a gamble, I guess. Hopefully, I can work my ass off so much that it's not a gamble. It's like a gamble with good odds, I guess. But that's still a big like mental thing. Also, my days are fucking wasted. Like they are not wasted. They're fucking horrendously uh l- lived, I guess, because my lifestyle is fucking shit. I just eat clean, I guess, kind of, and work out a couple of times a week. Other than that, I don't take any sunlight. I sleep like shit. It's very late right now. Um, and yeah, I just don't rest. I don't treat myself. When I go out, I don't even like care about my looks. I don't really care. I really stop caring about many things of what other people think and shit. I'm just so like, and that's like I guess also a good thing, but in a way like yeah, I'm kind of like neglecting myself in a way, and that's not cool, I think. And yeah, I'm just too nested into my house and I'm not really doing stuff, I guess. Maybe I should. And these are my problems. Money is not the problem. That's what I realized. And the epiphany was, yeah, uh, my life is kind of shitty because of what I'm doing, not because I'm not making money with the beef jerky business. Maybe, or maybe if I would, maybe I would feel better. Who knows? But surely something has to change if I want to get out of this, this state of life. And this was kind of a wake up call, okay? Yeah, looking at this event, what I realized is that, yeah, that's, money is important, I guess, but, life doesn't depend on it. And this is the biggest takeaway I had this from this event. 14 minutes, 15 minutes, I think I'll close the video and fucking watch some Ken on the TV. Clash Royale type shit, and yeah, I didn't talk about how that happened. I think maybe I'll talk about it in another video, or maybe I will not even talk about it. Yeah, and yeah, that's let me think if there is anything else I want to add to this dialogue I had with you, man. Yeah, that's the epiphany, I guess. So yeah, hopefully everything is going all right with you in the future, and yeah, wish you well.